How's it going, guys? This is the Big E coming to you live with episode 5 of NBA 2K14, my career on the Xbox One. As you can see so far this season, I am leading the league in points per game. You'll see this at the bottom of your screen. And as we go through the league leaders and the rest of the key stats in the NBA, you'll also see that I am leading the league in steals per game at about 5.1 per game, which is more than double the next in the steals per game category, which is Russell Westbrook, of course. So far in the league standings, I am on the Houston Rockets, as you guys know. We are in the middle, about the middle of the Western Conference with a 13-10 record. As you can see, our team overall rating is an 89 since we have myself, 99 overall, Dwight Howard, who's around a 90, James Harden, same with him, and Parsons, who has a high rating, and same with Jeremy Lin as well. And even Terrence Jones has a pretty high rating too. And since my last episode, I have also changed my appearance. I am now looking more like a D Wade back in his early Miami days when they won the championship in 2006. As you can see, just the ankle braces on my legs, no other leg gear, which is unlike D Wade. But as you can see, I'll go through all of my attachments here. You can see the small armband on my left arm, representative of a vintage Dwayne Wade. And I've been watching a lot of old Dwayne Wade highlights. That's what inspired me to do that. And as you can see in my Champ store, I have purchased most of the apparel and most of the things you can put on yourself during the game, like headbands, armbands, anything for your ankles or knees, what have you. And right now, you guys are going to be able to see some more footage of me while I am on the Houston Rockets. As soon as I get to talk to my GM again, I'm going to try to request another trade in order to try to go to the Clippers again, but we'll see how that works out, considering that 2K, this year at least, makes it a lot harder for you to go to the team you desire via trade. Of course, you can do that a lot easier via free agency, but as of right now, I'm still in my rookie contract, and it is likely to be renewed due to the fact that I am so successful so far in my career. Playing with Dwight Howard so far is actually really easy. He is one of the guys in the league who's just easy to play off of. Same with James Harden. Jeremy Lin is a little difficult to play off of, so if you want to play with anyone, I don't recommend the Rockets primarily because of Jeremy Lin. I don't like playing with him too much. A lot of times he takes crazy shots that he wouldn't normally in real life. But as you can see there, it's just easy to play with Dwight Howard. He's strong in the paint. No one can really guard him down when it comes to being in the post. And James Harden is actually a sharpshooter. If you drive and kick the ball to him and he shoots a three, it'll go in more than anyone I've played with on this game so far. And I sincerely mean that. And I've played with Stephen Curry on one of my careers, and same with Ray Allen. And Harden makes threes more consistently than both of them even together almost. So I recommend playing with James Harden if you can. Back with Jeremy Lin. So far this game he hasn't shown too much of how he's been a ball hog, but he is actually, especially in late game situations, he's been more of a ball hog so far, which is kind of frustrating from the teammate standpoint, especially in my career, because you want to have the ball so much in your hands and going through you. But this is actually one of my first home games with the Houston Rockets since I've been traded to them. I believe it is my second, if not my first home game actually with them. So I'm pretty excited for this. I like Houston so far. It's not my favorite city to play in out of all teams in NBA 2K in general. My career started for me in about 2K11, the early days of it, compared to now, of course. My favorite overall before this game is probably NBA 2K12. I went back to that many times, even when my save files got corrupted or whatnot. I got 2K13. I didn't like it as much. I traded it in, but I'm really enjoying this game a lot. I like the realism of the game. Well, except for that, of course. I like the realism of the game. I like how they keep you engaged with all of my career just activities, really. Just all the conversations with the agents, both small and big, talking to LeBron, talking to well, I got called for a technical for bad language, even though I didn't say anything. But back to the game, I really enjoy this game because of everything they have for you off the court. Even the little things such as driving your car to the stadium when you're in town for home games. That just really keeps me entertained and active with my career. A lot of times I'll find myself playing hours and hours at a time just because of that alone. But the calling technicals for bad language is actually kind of getting annoying because I don't, just like happened a few seconds ago, I haven't said anything bad at all, and a lot of times it calls technicals on me like that, even in late game situations, just from the commentators talking, and I guess the mic from the Kinect picking up what the commentators are saying and taking it wrong, of course. With the goaltend there, I thought I got that early, but I did not. So far, we are about 25 games through the season. I have not simulated to any key games since it's my second year, but I am more of a guy who plays just about every game throughout my career. I've always been that way since 2K11. It's kind of a bad habit because it takes a lot longer to get through things and it takes a lot longer to learn more about the game, but I recommend it if you're really devoted to playing the game and really devoted to actually liking the game and wanting to stay with it for a long period of time. As you can see our standings there, we are 6th in the conference, half a game behind the person in front of us, and only 3.5 games out of first place. So by the end of the season, we're a lot more likely to get closer to the top of the standings. So I am looking forward to the rest of the season as well. So far, as I've been in Houston, we haven't been able to get too much going in the sense of win streak. I believe the most we've won in a row is 3, maybe 4. But nonetheless, I've still had a lot of fun with the game, and I'm liking the look I have now, the vintage D-Wade look, minus the leg equipment. I do not recommend the headband look. It's hard to pull off in this game, no matter your hairstyle. And that's another thing with the game, the hairstyles and all the faces they have for choice. They don't really have many. They have about 20, 25, maybe even less for hairstyles. I'm not sure to be with that exactly. But I believe, of course, they'll add more of those next year since this is just the first year of next-gen gaming, so I'm looking forward to that too. And another hard thing to pull off in this game so far is tattoos. On one of my careers, I tried just every tattoo in every position we could put them really, and I wasn't really satisfied with any of them. They didn't look too convincing. They didn't really look good enough to the point where you want to keep them. But overall, I am really pleased with this game in 2K, and soon I'm doing a 2K15 my career wish list. So stay tuned for that, and thank you guys for watching today, and feel free to leave a like and subscribe for more videos throughout the